Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back with another hip-hop album review. We're gonna be doing Marshall Mathers LP, not the second one, the first one. And just, for you guys to know, this has to be one of my favorite Eminem albums out to date. I just thought it was better than Slim Shady LP, Infinite, obviously Infinite, Marshall Mathers LP2, all of his albums. I just think this is his best and my favorite. I just think as an artist he evolved more, I guess you can say. He kind of made his mark with this album. Before I even get into it, disclaimer, this is my opinion. Please don't dislike because you don't agree. This is my opinion, but let's get into it. So let's start off with the first track, the skit. Public service announcement 2000. Typical skit, typical Eminem. Comes out saying, pretty much fuck you, sue me, basically. And let me get into my favorite tracks off of the whole album. Obviously Stan, that's became a really like an icon in hip hop, I guess you can say. Stan, The Real Slim Shady, Kniff Kniff, that shit's hilarious. Kim, and I think those are my favorites off of the whole album. Yeah, those are my favorite ones off of the whole album. I'm gonna tell you why. Kim, everyone knows Eminem to be this, ill rapper, this dope artist, but to me, don't get me wrong, he's sick. It's just he has that way with lyrics. He can be a lyricist, and he can be, both a lyricist and a, emotional guy. He can bring out your feelings, not like, Drake or Tupac. I'm not saying he can't do that. It's just not that, feminine or, that, emotional. It doesn't get feminine. It doesn't go, oh, I miss my girlfriend. Why did she leave me? Baby, come back. And he gets to it on a serious life type way on it, if you can understand what I'm saying. He knows his way around, words, and he's just really that great. He gets to you. He can, relate to you. He makes these songs that you can relate to in a certain way. Kim, Marshall Mathers LP, I think the reason why his his earliest albums are better than his old, newest ones or recent ones, because he was angry, he was angry, really angry at his father, angry at Kim, angry at his mom. That's why I think Slim Shady LP, the Eminem Show, Marshall Mathers LP are some of the best albums that he's ever created, because as an artist coming out on the scene, from going from Infinite to Slim Shady LP, that was a big stride and a big he evolved more. And then from Slim Shady LP to Marshall Mathers LP, that's where I think he made like the best move. Songs like Stan, songs like Kim, The Real Slim Shady, those songs, no artist can just put them out non-stop. No artist can. And I just think that don't get me wrong, the sequel to this album is great. I love Marshall Mathers LP 2. There's one song with him featuring Buck Wild that I wish was on the album, but I understand why, because it didn't go with the flow and go with the theme of the whole album. But the theme of this album, it's kind of dark, but you can relate to it on a certain level, in a certain way. I just think the best part about this whole album is there's no filler tracks. There's no tracks that are like, oh yeah, he just put that on because he wanted to, make it a little bit longer, or, every song on this album is great. I just have my own favorites, my personal favorites, and I think, if Eminem was to put out, and I say, if Eminem, was to put out some Shady LP2, I don't know if he could do it, that's why I think that's why he chose to do a Marshall Mathers LP2, for one reason. And when it was first coming out, I didn't think he could top it, but he exceeded my, expectations, and he did a great job. I just think as an artist, he's evolved a lot more. recovery, you know, since Proof died, drug addict, you know, recovering from, you know, being a drug addict. I think he's became a better artist, but kind of lost the feel, you know, the anger, and I think the anger kind of helped him because rap was more of a outlet to get this anger out. But that's just my opinion. Instant classic, the album 10 out of 10, great album. But I hope you guys did enjoy my review of the album. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Tell me why. And I hope you guys do enjoy. My name's Apathy. I'm Colin. I'm signing out. See you guys later.